Good morning. Thank you for joining us today here at Homestead Studio. My name is Marcia, and we're going to do a fun little painting today, practicing our skies. Okay, now I'm starting with cobalt blue with a little bit of white, and we're going to start with our sky. Just start getting that cobalt blue up there, scrubbing it in. I'm adding a little bit of cerulean blue now as I come down with the white. Adding a little bit of medium so the paint flows a little easier. Cerulean as we come down. This is mostly sky today. And scrub it into that canvas. That's how I do it anyway. Like we picked up some color. You smooth out your sky. And as usual, we put some clouds in. I'm using flake white today. Got a little bit on the corner of my brush, and we're just going to swirl some clouds in. Practice your clouds. They're usually flat on the bottom. As many clouds as you want. A little touch of the Payne's Gray, just like a pinhead size of Payne's Gray. And I know it looks dark right now, so we're going to get some depth into those clouds. And I wanted a little more white. You can build your clouds. There's some little clouds floating along here. Put them in wherever you think your little clouds want to live. Now, when the clouds are above you is when you can see the most color in your clouds. So I'm going to take a little tiny dot of red. You can hardly see there's any there. Mix it in a little white and give these clouds a little bit of color. Kind of pop them out a little bit there. Okay, now we'll move down a little bit of cobalt blue. A little bit more cobalt blue. And put in some mountains in the back here. You know, the further away they are, your eye cannot see the yellow because of the moisture in the air. So you lose the ability to see the color. So you want your clouds. I'm going to add a touch of Payne's Gray. I never use black on my canvas. Now I've got that a little dark. But I want clouds in the distance here. Not clouds, mountains. I'm going to clean my brush a little bit. Just some soft rolling mountains. Get a little bit more blue, a little bit of Payne's Gray. I'm adding a little bit of white, so it's more of a gray. I'm going to just make a line here, lines, and then swoop up on them. And there you've got your trees in the distance. As we come forward, I'm picking up some sap green, some cobalt blue, and I'll end up lightening up a little bit, I'm sure, but we're going to put some fields in. As you come forward, you're going to see more green, going to see things growing. You just swoop them up in there. Give yourself some texture here. Now I'm going into the sap green, Payne's Gray. I'm going to put more mountain here. I'm going to add some burnt sienna to it. As you come forward, the colors get more vibrant and darker. Picking up a little yellow ochre here. And I want things growing. This is just a quick little painting that you can do. And it might have a little ditch there. And then I'm going into my Payne's Gray, a little bit of Payne's Gray, sap green, and a touch of red. We're going to put some pine trees here. This one will be behind. Make it a little darker with the Payne's Gray as you come down. Keep adding your trees. And pine trees are easy to do, just play with them. You'll have them on there before you know it. I'm adding a little blue to the sap green to darken this pine tree up. And let's put our third one in here. Let's get a little red in with it and put some brushes down here. A little more into your painting. And you might want to get a little bit of blue and put some flowers growing in here. I've got that too white. Let's get a little more blue. That might be growing in here. A little bit of color in your foreground. And as it picks up the paint, you'll get different things growing. A little bit of yellow ochre and white will make it look more like a wheat color. It's your painting. You do whatever you want. So try that for today and see how it turns out. If you like watching our little videos, please subscribe and hit the bell. And join us next week where we're painting from Maui. And if there's something you would like to see, let us know in the comments and we will try to do what you would like to see. Thank you for joining us.